Careers ended in seconds, to bodies broken beyond repair. These are the 20 most horrific wrecks in bull riding history. At number 20, Keyshawn Whitehorse learned that Soup in a Group doesn't care about your Rookie of the Year trophy. The team challenge was supposed to be another stepping stone for the Navajo Nation star. Instead, it became a painful reminder of bull riding's brutal reality.
It was 88 points. And so they've got some ground to make up. They can ill afford to have a mistake.
Whitehorse had been riding bulls that broke other men's careers, but Soup in a Group specialized in humbling champions. He looked solid through the first few jumps. His form was textbook, his grip secure. But Soup in a Group had been studying film too. The bull planted and twisted with surgical precision. Whitehorse's knee absorbed the full torque.
I feel like he's.
Look at this. And just cannot get away from it.
Hey, thank you for tuning in. This is the Akuda Experience. We talk about Jesus, family business, and a little bit of politics here and there, a little bit of sports. And I've always wanted to react to bull riding, you know. Actually watch a bunch of them. It's funny to me, but it's also like cautious. To me, it's like something we should know not to do, but we still do it. It's crazy how people end up doing this stuff, man. Anyway, without any further ado, please like, share, comment below. And before we proceed,
you need a working capital for your business. We can get you 50 to 25 million in just 24 to 72 hours. And you can use the money for your business expansion, equipment, taxes, renovation, inventory, marketing for your business, emergency business expenses, etc. If you are a medical practice, restaurant, liquor store, moving company, pool service, we can fund you in just 24 to 72 hours. We do not fund lawyers or pawn companies and no default deals. All you need to qualify is $50,000 monthly revenue, turn in 3 to 6 months of business bank statements or processing statements, and a completed application. If you have bankruptcy, we can work with you. If you have a 500 FICO score, we can work with you. We can work with tax liens as well. And here are some other companies that we funded. All you got to do is click the link and take it to the application, fill out the form. One of our finance representatives will get back to you in just 24 hours. Thank you.
He hit the dirt clutching his leg, but the damage was already done. Swollen knee and heavy bruising painted a roadmap of pain across his joint. But if you think a swollen knee is brutal, Luke Snyder at number 19 discovered that My Kinda Party throws the worst kind of celebration. The 2013 Cooper Tires Invitational featured some of the rankest bulls in the sport. Snyder drew My Kinda Party. The name sounded friendly enough.
Gotta put two together right here.
Snyder had been crushing bulls all season, 20 qualified rides in his last 25 attempts. That kind of streak makes riders dangerous. He was
it looks like he didn't get hurt that much, this guy.
Wrong, dead wrong. My Kinda Party came out spinning like a tornado with legs. Snyder lasted 4 seconds before the bull launched him into orbit.
Announcing his retirement, this is his final season. He gets hit very hard. And then
Medics surrounded him, checking pupils and asking basic questions. Snyder's answers came slowly, but Snyder walked out under his own power and was cleared within days. For elite riders, concussions are just Tuesday.
Yeah, he didn't end up in fatality.
By the way,
My Kinda Party lived up to his name, Snyder joked afterward. Just wasn't the kind of party I was expecting. Snyder got his bell rung, but at number 18, Cody Tyler White took a rib shot from Firebender. White had done his homework on Firebender. Hours of video study analyzing the bull's patterns. He thought he had it figured out. He thought wrong. Bulls don't follow game plans. Bulls don't respect preparation. Bulls just buck.
Just funny how you guys keep doing it, though.
Took a horn right to the back.
Yeah, and he's going to walk out of here like nothing happened, everybody. How about a little...
The impact sounded like a baseball bat hitting concrete. White doubled over, gasping for air that wouldn't come. Firebender's hoof caught him clean between the ribs. White rolled on the ground, clutching his side, and scrambled to the fence for safety.
And, well, it comes down. Oh, it took a horn right to the back.
Yeah, and he's going to walk out of here like nothing happened, everybody. How about a little...
Every breath sent lightning bolts through his rib cage. Felt like someone stabbed me with a hot poker, White said later, but I've had worse.
Oh, you
White
have?
took his beating
Okay.
and walked away, but at
Okay.
number 17, Agnaldo Cardozo met Neon Ocean face first.
God.
The Express Employment Classic was packed that night.
My
Cardozo
God.
had squeezed into the finals through the back door. Critics called him lucky. They said he didn't belong. Neon Ocean was about to settle that debate once and for all. Neon Ocean bucked with the fury of a hurricane. Cardozo held on for dear life,
Oof.
but physics had other plans.
Coming out of the chutes, getting
Man,
clobbered
he's so
again.
blessed. Look at that. He's wearing a helmet. Thank God.
The bull launched
'Cause
him
otherwise
high
you're
and
dead.
far. Cardozo hit the dirt face first at full speed, and then Neon Ocean brought his hoof down, clipping Cardozo in the head not once, but twice. Thankfully, his helmet absorbed most of the impact.
Yes, yes, yes.
It jerked him down and hit him pretty hard, but
How
the
is
worst thing
this
is being
so?
underneath
How is
when
this
they're coming
legal
from
to
8 or
keep
10
doing
foot up
this kind of game, man? It's crazy to me.
and land on top of you. Everything.
No fractures, but the collision left him looking like he'd gone 10 rounds with a heavyweight boxer. Sometimes walking away is victory enough. Sometimes survival is the only prize that matters. Cardozo survived the faceplant, but at number 16, Ben Jones learned that Wreck-It Ralph lives up to his name. Jones was riding for points, chasing a world championship spot. Every ride mattered, every point counted, every second was a step closer to glory or a step closer to disaster.
Beneath him, and Ben been hitting the Touring Pro Division. Blue Def Velocity Tour has really been running the road.
The wreck happened fast. Jones was barely out of the gate when Wreck-It Ralph made him know who was in charge and finished with the conversation. The bull spun around, knocked Jones off, and stepped on him for good measure. Ouch, that must have hurt.
PBR Sports Medicine team right here. Let's take a look at this replay. Oh!
Jones collapsed immediately. The pain
feel-
was electric, shooting
feel the
down
pain
his
for
leg
them,
like
bro.
lightning. He tried to stand but couldn't.
And he's
his
not
leg
wearing a
wouldn't
helmet.
support his weight. The sciatic
How?
nerve was screaming. He managed to walk it off, but weeks
My
on the
God.
injured list followed. Sciatic nerve damage doesn't heal quickly, and Jones learned that the hard way.
Oh my
Couldn't
God.
sit,
How much do they
couldn't
pay these
stand,
people,
couldn't
bro?
do anything, Jones said during his recovery.
Like, seriously, how much do they pay these people? They better be paying them more than NFL players, NBA players, boxing. Like, seriously. What the heck?
Wreck-It Ralph earned his name that night. Jones got wrecked by Ralph, but at number 15, J.W. Harris discovered that Spotted Demon had sharp horns. Harris had been riding hot all season, 8 qualified rides in his last 10 attempts. That kind of momentum makes riders feel invincible, makes them forget that bulls don't read stat sheets, makes them forget that demons don't care about streaks.
Approach and attitude of J.W. Harris. Spotted Demon.
The Demon had other plans. Harris lasted 5 seconds
Call
before
him the
Spotted
Demon.
Demon introduced him to his signature move, the horn hook. The bull's horn caught Harris in the hip, then raked across his shoulder. The crowd gasped as Harris spun through the air like a rag
My
doll.
God.
Right in the
My
middle of
God.
this that you're going to
I
see.
feel the pain for them, man.
Right there, you saw it hit him in the cheek. I think that mark on his cheek, I think that's where it come from. And you know, this again, we talk about the amount of toughness and the amount
Man,
of
this is why
focus
men
you gotta
don't live
have.
as long as women, for sure.
Hip and shoulder
For
contusions
sure.
painted his
We're
torso
made for
black and
violence.
blue, but Harris finished the season. That's the difference
Oh,
between tough
wow.
and bull rider tough. The horn left a gash
For real.
across his shoulder blade that required
That's-
12
hey.
stitches. Battle scars are badges of honor in bull riding. Each one tells a story. Each one proves you belonged in that arena, even
Yep.
if just for 8 seconds. Spotted Demon tagged me good, Harris said later, but I've been tagged worse.
Look at
Harris
that.
got hooked but finished strong, while at number 14, Austin Meyer took a helmet shot from Speckled Ivory. Meyer's helmet
That
was
was too
supposed to
fast.
protect him from everything. Speckled Ivory
Yeah,
had other
he didn't
ideas
really get
about
hurt.
equipment failure.
He just fell.
Got to keep moving on him. I think if it comes down to the strength.
The bull's massive head collided with Meyer's helmet in a clash that echoed through the arena. Metal versus
That's not
bone,
even-
no contest. Meyer's helmet cracked, but his skull stayed intact.
This guy's the narrator is using rhymes, and I love it.
Just rips his hand out of there. And you're
Yeah.
talking about Austin Meyer. You know, you're talking about maybe the strongest guy in the PBR. And that bull jerked.
That bull hit me like a freight train. Meyer said afterward.
Thank God for helmets. Exactly.
Meyer got stitched up, but at number 13, Jesse Byrne learned that bullfighters aren't immune to bull fury. Byrne was supposed to protect the riders, but nobody was protecting him. The job description doesn't mention facial reconstruction. It doesn't mention a lot of things that matter when bulls get angry.
Really?
The bull charged like a missile. Byrne tried to dodge, but 1,700 pounds of fury is hard to avoid. The bull's head caught Byrne square in the face. His cheekbone shattered instantly.
This one didn't really
splintering like glass.
Sacrifice
his cheekbone splattered?
To the t-shirt.
How?
The t-shirt.
Where?
Byrne hit the ground hard, blood pouring from his broken face.
Really?
Felt like getting hit by a sledgehammer, Byrne said weeks later, but that's the risk we take. Byrne's face got rebuilt, but at number 12, Stetson Lawrence got slammed by Cooper Tire's Semper Fi. Lawrence thought he was ready for anything. Cooper Tire's Semper Fi was about to test that theory, about to teach him that being ready and being prepared are two different things entirely.
Yep.
It feels like
man, you can't be ready for this kind of sports, man.
The slam happened in slow motion. Lawrence flew through the air, then crashed into the dirt with bone-jarring force. His shoulder dislocated with a pop that spectators could hear. The joint separated cleanly, leaving his arm hanging useless.
Pulled out over the front end.
You know, and he kept his left foot down and his toe turned out. You seen that right foot whip back a little bit, and it's like he just can.
Honestly, I would actually like to go to one of these events. This is crazy. It is entertaining. Not gonna lie, it's entertaining, but at the detriment of someone like these people that risk. I feel like what is the point of this? You know what I mean? What is the point? You're trying to show you're stronger than the bull. Okay, you are stronger than the bull. So what now? And the ones that have died, for what? But then again, at the end of the day, right? There's so many things that we do in life that doesn't make much sense, but we still do it anyway. So I'm being a hypocrite in a way, saying that it's life. We got to live it somehow. So I guess let's do what we got to do.
Not stay off this bull's head. That got scary right there.
That one
Lawrence
hit him,
rolled
man.
on the ground, clutching his
concussion.
displaced shoulder and trying not to scream. The pain was unbearable.
Just
bruised ribs made breathing agony. Lawrence's season ended that night, cut short by one brutal slam. Felt like I got hit by a truck, Lawrence said from the hospital. Semper Fi taught me some respect. Lawrence's season ended early, but at number 11, Shorty Gorham discovered that even bullfighters get trampled. Gorham had spent years protecting riders from bulls. This time, nobody could protect him from Hustle Up. 30 years of experience couldn't help him dodge what was coming next.
Yeah, he didn't really get hurt. This one didn't really get hurt.
Hustle Up planted his hoof square on Gorham's face. The blow and the impact drew blood. 30 years of bullfighting.
This guy even got hurt more.
Me, Gorham said during recovery. That's bull riding for you.
Yeah.
Immediately over there.
This guy got hurt.
Oh,
he got hurt
that was
more.
a hit.
His teeth is gone.
Shorty being attended to.
Gorham got his lights knocked out, but at number 10, Mike Lee got hung up on Semper Fi with devastating results. Every bull rider's nightmare was playing out in real time. The one scenario every cowboy prays never happens. Lee's hand wouldn't come free from the rope.
To Nunes, the lone man on top. Mike Lee is in.
Semper Fi kept spinning while Lee dangled helplessly beside the bull. Every revolution brought new damage. Semper Fi dragged him under his massive body. Lee disappeared beneath 1,700 pounds of fury, his shoulder taking the full weight.
Yep. I feel like his shoulder is dislocated.
The joint exploded, cartilage shredded, ligaments snapped, bones fractured. The shoulder was completely destroyed. Reconstructive surgery followed that night. Surgeons worked for hours trying to piece together what remained. I thought I was dead, Lee said months later. When you get dragged under a bull like that, you pray for a quick end. Lee's shoulder got rebuilt, but at number 9, Cody Webster learned that bullfighters face American gangsters too. Webster had protected hundreds of riders
dangerous
from
game I've ever
dangerous
seen,
bulls.
man.
He was a master of his craft, a guardian in the arena. This time, he became the target of American gangster. This time,
I like that statement, and I'm going to steal it. Being prepared, being ready are two different things. This stuff, no matter how much experience you have, you could have a bad day for sure.
Protector needed protection.
Out of the outgate. I mean, he makes a nice controlled bull ride right there. And right as he...
The bull charged at full speed. Webster tried to dodge, but American Gangster adjusted his angle like a heat-seeking missile.
turns back into it, man, and Webster gets in there, does what he's supposed to do, takes the shot. That was an outstanding job.
The impact lifted Webster off his feet. American Gangster's massive horns raised him above his head into the air.
Man, when I say I feel the pain,
felt like someone dropped a piano on my chest, Webster said afterward. American Gangster earned his name. Webster survived the gangster, but at number 8, J.B. Mooney discovered what happens when Trainwreck rolls over you. Mooney was already building his legend when he drew Trainwreck. The bull's name should have been a warning, should have been a sign to walk away, but legends don't walk away from anything.
On the PBR circuit, J.B. Mooney wants that #1 spot.
Trainwreck bucked him off clean, then decided to finish the job personally. Some bulls hold grudges. 1,700 pounds of bull rolled.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward to the last 3. Let's see what's up.
4. Claudio Crisostomo got hung up on no regrets at Phoenix's 2014 Bass Pro Shootout. He wore a felt hat, no helmet, so every jolt counted. Every impact was a roll of the dice with his life as the stakes.
How? He walked away from that. Dang. Tough guy.
Gate banged, the bull blasted left, then surged forward. Crisostomo's glove jammed in the rope, yanking him beneath the barrel like a rag doll. No regrets kicked, stamping his shoulder and skimming the back of his head.
How did his leg break?
Medics sprinted in, fearing the worst, but Crisostomo blinked, got on his feet, and limped to the fence under cowboy escort.
He walked away from that, man. This guy's a tough guy.
Tests showed bruised ribs, a sprained shoulder, and a concussion. No breaks, no memory loss. No regrets tried to write me off, he joked later, but I'm still signing autographs. Crisostomo survived the hang-up, but at number 3, Frank Newsom got run over by Maverick. Newsom had spent his career protecting riders. He was the guardian angel of the arena, the last line of defense. This time, nobody was protecting him from Maverick's wrath. This time, the protector became the victim. Maverick charged like a freight train. Newsom tried to dodge, but 1,700 pounds of fury is impossible to avoid. The bull trampled him completely, driving every ounce of weight into Newsom's ribcage. Bones snapped like kindling under the pressure. Broken ribs punctured his lungs.
This guy's got balls, man.
Newsom gasped for air that wouldn't come. The arena fell silent as medics rushed to save the bullfighter's life. This wasn't entertainment anymore. ICU and emergency surgery followed that night. Surgeons worked for hours to repair the damage Maverick had inflicted. Maverick ran me over like roadkill, Newsom said from the hospital, lucky to be breathing. Newsom survived Maverick, but at number 2, Fabiano Vieira got wrecked by Western Way in round 3 of the 2015 Buck-Off at the Garden. The Garden, Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world, was about to witness something unforgettable.
So this is at Madison Square Garden? Wow.
The gate cracked and the bull blasted left, popped once, then jerked forward. Vieira, wearing only his felt hat, torpedoed headfirst into the garden sand.
A serious danger issue because of the lack.
The slam knocked him cold.
Man, thank God he didn't
and a
hit his spine.
hoof grazed his shoulder, bouncing his head again.
He didn't really hit his spine,
while
thank
the
God.
stunned sellout crowd held its breath. After agonizing seconds, he blinked, rolled to a knee, and ran to the fence.
I guess the easiest way for me to explain it is because I say if he has mobility in that free arm, he's not in that situation.
The doctors listed a severe concussion and facial bruising, no fractures. He missed the next.
Oh God, he ran like he met death face to face. He knew, yeah, that's scary, bro.
The lead event, then returned
you don't know
in
fear
Anaheim
until
wearing
you
a
bull ride.
full-face helmet. I can't remember the ride, he admitted later, but I'm grateful it was only a concussion. Vieira's scare was brutal, but sitting at number 1, Sean Willingham gave every fan in Kansas City a ringside seat to Nightmare Territory. March 24th, 2019, a date that changed everything, a moment that redefined what it means to never quit.
McCoy, this is now one of his bulls, the 14th out for Wildest Blue.
March 24th, 2019, Sprint Center, Unleash the Beast.
Like, straight up, I'm not gonna lie, this stuff is entertaining.
7 seconds into Wildest Blue's spin, Willingham hits the dirt. Before he can scramble clear, the 1,600-pound tornado snaps back and plants a hoof square on his left shin.
Oh my God!
Insult and then injury.
The leg was gone.
The crack echoes like a rifle. Tibia and fibula fracture in tandem. An ugly right angle where a straight line should be. Medics rush in, splinting the leg, while Willingham clenches his jaw and repeats one word.
You can fix that.
Wildest Blue comes back at Sean Willingham, and you thought at least, I think most of the...
I still owe the sport one last dance, he tells reporters from his hospital bed, half smiling through IV drips. A busted leg won't write my ending. Rehab is savage. Water treadmill marches, balance drills, endless resistance bands. Each step feels like sparring a ghost bull, but 3 months later he limps into Cheyenne, vowing to climb back on. The rod's part of me now, he jokes. Figure it might as well enjoy the ride. And ride he does, qualifying for his 12th World Finals the following year, proving that wrecks don't kill dreams, they test them. That's the difference between spectators and riders. We see shattered x-rays, they see permission to push further. Willingham's leg isn't a cautionary tale, it's a badge, welded inside him as a reminder of why the chute gate matters. Bull riding thrives on these scars. The arena dirt remembers every impact, every stretcher roll, every comeback cheer. It's a ledger written in steel pins and stitched hide, balancing agony against 8-second glory. So when the buzzer sounds and another rider drops into the spin, they're not ignoring the danger. They're chasing the same roar that pulled Willingham off crutches and back into the storm. Because legends here aren't crowned on perfect rides. They're tempered in the wreckage, rebuilt one screw at a time, and then sent grinning back toward 1,000.
Man, let me stop here, okay? Hey guys, thank you for watching. This is the Akudo Experience. My name is Great Akudo. Like, share, comment below what you think about this bull riding thing. It seems fun. I just found out about this a few months ago. I watched I think it was the Latino version of it. I think I'm gonna make a compilation. This one's like the American version is more, it tends to be more organized, I guess. It's like an arena style business model and all this sponsorships all over the place. The Latino one I've seen, the series of Latino bull riding videos I've seen are not as organized or as sponsored or whatever you have it, and it's more fatal for sure. At least you can see that there are more things to guardrail. Their lives are at stake, right? So in America, they're more careful about people's lives, I guess you could say that. But I think I will put a compilation for the Latino one in place, and then we go from there. But anyway, like I said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Ciao.